Hey guys, today we'll be playing another episode of Marble World. Okay, so we're back at the World Racer, and as you can see, we still have our normal track here, but this time we're going. This time we're gonna have a World Marble Race continue. We're gonna have episode number 2. So in the previous round, we have seen Panama, El Salvador, and Honduras events, and today we'll be watching the countries from South America and the Lower Caribbean race together. So the country reveals right now. So as you can see, we have Brazil, Trinidad and Tobago, Uruguay, Venezuela, Chile, Guyana, Peru, Ecuador, Guyana, Grenada, Paraguay, Bolivia, Suriname, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Argentina, Colombia. That's Trinidad and Tobago, yeah, that's Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, so they'll be racing again. And last episode, I went into the victory road, but I never really went into the death road. So if we just go through all the tracks we get, and then they fail, they'll be going into the death track. Okay, so it starts off here with a speed boost. It goes along a red colored track to match the theme of death, blood red. And okay, so then it will just go through the track before going into a 180-degree tube. Okay, so the thing will just go up, hit 2 boards before bouncing into another red tube, and then they'll just roll across before hitting another speed boost that will direct them all the way to the start again. And the start is where we see our countries, and the rules are still the same. The top 12 of each country advance in the round of 15. Then later we're gonna reduce it down to 10, 7, 5, and 3, and we'll see 3 countries advance to the semifinals. So the countries are in the gates. We'll be turning up the time, and right now we'll let them roll. So with time being a bit faster, you can see there's a lot of more action happening. Plus some of the videos get shorter. By the way, we've seen a lead overtake, and right now it's Paraguay overtaking Argentina. Colombia's on the floor. Paraguay and Argentina are both gonna go. Okay, Paraguay's on the floor. And right now the lead belongs to Brazil, who currently is on the piece of track that'll lead to the start line again. So Ecuador and Uruguay are joining him. Peru and St. Vincent and the Grenadines are in. So Trinidad and Tobago and Venezuela. It's Chile. Chile is in 8th. Bolivia is 9th. Paraguay. Okay, stoppers. So currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 11, and with Grenada approaching, there's no way Grenada will not be advancing out of this round. And there we have it, the final results. So the country names that you see here, I'll put it like that, are gonna advance. And so the eliminated countries are Paraguay, who has fallen off the track and went into the red, Colombia, who is still on the floor, and Guyana, who just come off the fish tooth escalator. And I believe this is the first time that we've seen something like that where we have no disputes, like no more than 4 marbles, no more than 3 marbles drop off the track. However, So yeah, we're gonna have the color shuffle again. So Guyana is eliminated. And orange is out. We'll also reduce the amount of marbles. So Guyana out. And the other two, Colombia, the rainbow marble. As you can see, well, there's some orange hues out there. Plus it's the 10th marble on the list, so it's also the 10th color. And Paraguay. Oh man, there goes the watermelon. Okay, so eliminate it. Delete all marbles. Okay, put the start line. Spawn in the marbles. And yes, we have the countries in the blocks. They're gonna, and the color shuffle has again happened. But now we will be seeing them racing right now. Uruguay has immediately fallen off the track. If one more country falls off the track, then it happens that it's likely to happen. And it happens that Trinidad and Tobago and Peru both fell off the track. By the way, one thing to notice here is that this is one square is for one marble, so two marbles shouldn't be in one of these squares, or else they'll just follow the track once they reach the top. So don't squeeze, even though it's fierce competition. We know it. And yeah, so the marbles are gonna be back, are back, and let them roll now. While Uruguay, after falling off the track earlier, is still not affected and is in a comfortable lead. Everybody's swirling around in a spiral and funnel. Alright, coming down to this area, Uruguay's gonna go with victory route. Brazil is likely to be out as he goes into the death one. I'm not sure if we have anybody off the track thus far, since most of them are actually in there. And I think that this is how everything will go. So I believe that Brazil and Bolivia are gonna be eliminated. And as you can see, both went into the death route again. One more, and that'll be Suriname. So there we have it. Uruguay, Peru, Argentina, Ecuador, Chile, Trinidad and Tobago, Venezuela, Saint Vincent and the Grenadines, Suriname, and Grenada are gonna be advancing. So that means that Brazil and Bolivia are eliminated. Quite sad that the Brazilian fans have lost their root country. But whatever. We're just gonna eliminate both now. They were both a blue and a black. And now we reduce it down to 10. This episode, I believe, will be much shorter now. So delete all the marbles, add in time, and yes. So they're back in the blocks. And I don't think there's too many color shuffles. Like, we only had Brazil and Bolivia out. And then they were the first and last blocks. The first and last. So yeah, whatever. Not too much color shuffles. But right now, we're gonna see the shuffle, the more bigger shuffle happen right now. As you can see, Uruguay is still in the lead. So I believe all countries except Venezuela will be going for the advancing route. And the last among these countries will be Peru. So it's likely that Venezuela and Peru will be eliminated. Only if Peru makes a really massive move, then he'll be able to get into the top 7. So far at 4, right now is 5, with Grenada is 6, and Ecuador concludes the 7. So these are the countries gonna be advancing. And yes, so Peru, Argentina, and Venezuela are gone. So we're gonna eliminate pink, yellow, and green. Yeah, green. Reduce it down to 7. 7 out here. So removed Venezuela. Remove Peru and Argentina. So far, we've actually been eliminating only Caribbean nations. And right now, the only 4 South American countries remaining are Ecuador, Chile, Uruguay, and Suriname. So wonder what else they'll do out here. Try to beat the Caribbean nanos. Spawning the marbles once again. Dude, the divide is here. Anyway, we have to let them roll. We're gonna do an upward shot that like this. Alright, Getty. Alright, get ready. Getty. Go. Okay, we're gonna do a shot like this. Chile's in the lead. Ecuador is in here. Ecuador is not far behind. Oh, and lead overtake has happened. And I think that both of them will be advancing. I don't think anyone has fallen off the track yet. Yeah, this is like really becoming the first episode without any rematches. Oh yeah, Ecuador, Chile, Uruguay, and Suriname are gonna keep the South Americans here alive. So these are the results: Ecuador, Chile, Uruguay, Suriname, and Trinidad and Tobago. It seems like Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines gone. So back to the track. Red out, purple out, Grenada out, St. Vincent and Grenadines out. So these are the 5 remaining left. And yeah. And I think this time we'll be slowing down, and I think this time we'll be following the leader marble. So let's spawn all the marbles. Okay, sorry. 5 marbles. And now just spawn them in. Another color shuffle. And now, let it begin. Stop it for a moment. Don't forget that the top 3 will be advancing. It seems like Chile, Ecuador, and Uruguay are going to be capable of that, and we're going to be following Chile marble. So as Chile goes out the belt, he'll take the speed boost, quickly drop down. Ecuador is on his tail. Right now Chile's in the spiral, and we'll go through the victory route. Ecuador is close behind, but Trinidad and Tobago might not be advancing. Oh, Uruguay's in. Uruguay, that's an overtake. That's the overtake in the fish tooth escalator. And this is it. Uruguay and Ecuador. They're gonna be advancing. And in the process eliminating Trinidad and Tobago. And Suriname. Wow, that was an intense competition. And what's cool is that this is, I believe, the first episode and maybe the only episode ever with no restarts. This means that the nations are quite capable. And yeah, this track was probably memorized well enough for them. So good job to all these 3 countries, Chile, Uruguay, Ecuador, for winning episode 2. And these 3 countries will be added to the list of countries in the semifinals, along with Panama, Honduras, and El Salvador. So good job to these 3 countries again. And yeah, that's the end of episode 2. And yeah, we'll see you next time now. Where did Trinidad and Tobago go though? Right there they are.